No excuses.
It's a reason.
No excuses. Play like a champion.
It's reality. On the road in the first round. Towns kicks it out. Josh Hart, guarded by Paul George. Shot clock winding down. Hart steps back. Three-pointer off the mark. Ready the rebound. Great outlet. Paul George goes inside, passes to Oubre, and the Sixers
get numbers in the open floor.
Drummond extends out on Karl-Anthony Towns. Nice pass. And Bridges.
Open right there. That's an easy shot for Mikal Bridges. After you get a layup, after you get an easy bucket, those three-point shots, those middies start to become so much smoother.
Paul George, more of the offensive responsibility.
Knocks that on, and in the half court, like you just saw, that is the guy they'll go to for more isolation situations.
Maxey guarding Bridges. Brunson guarded by Edgecombe, the rookie. Brunson gets inside, kick corner three. It's good. Everything going down for OG Anunoby. He is shooting an incredible 59% from three in the playoffs. George guarded by Anunoby, fires away. Paul George.
Another half second, because there's going to be a lot of guys attacking him in pick and roll on Philly.
And running the offense through Towns. And he draws a foul postseason throughout his career.
And early on, you see Andre Drummond very active, almost overly active with his hands on Karl-Anthony Towns. He picks.
By the way, the rookie Edgecombe in the first round, in his first game, 2 of his NBA career, had a 30-point, 10-rebound game. Like most of the Sixers, did not have his best game in game 1. Maxey throws it in the backcourt. And of course, were very important in that game 1. Philadelphia, and it's one of their strengths during the regular season. They had 19 turnovers in game 1. Brunson drives, Edgecombe, good physical defense there. Towns fakes, now drives, Towns to the rim. Fouled hard by Oubre. Percent from the field, 48 from 3. And he's hit 38 of his 41 free throws.
The scoring numbers and the opportunities to shoot have come down a little bit from the regular season, but his inclusion in the offense is what we've been talking about.
Good ball denial from the Sixers. Towns goes inside, goes right at Drummond, lays it up.
That outside offense, it leaves Karl-Anthony Towns with a one-on-one situation.
Offensive foul, and Nick Nurse waving for substitutions.
Andre Drummond's not going to beat Karl-Anthony Towns to the spot if he wants to drive.
Drummond, an elite rebounder, one of the best. Another pass, corner three, hard. That shot won't.
If you just let him go up there, he's going to tee off on you.
Maxey telling before the game he knows he has to be super aggressive, not necessarily for shots, but just in attack mode. Turnover, Sixers. Hart drives, Anunoby, corner three, puts it up. That one. Edgecombe looks to run. This is what the Sixers want. They want to play fast, increase the pace. Paul George.
His space, and he had no hesitation whatsoever because he's already seen 2 go in before that.
Bridges tries a way off. Rebound. We talked about Anunoby's three-point shooting. George is shooting 56 from 3 so far. Knocks down another. Brunson uses a Towns screen. Maxey the crossover, goes to the rim, reverse layup, banks it home. Superb start for the Sixers.
That's beautiful right there. He knew that Towns was trailing the play. No shot blocker back. Maxey put on the...
Even with Embiid out of the lineup, Towns runs on Drummond, goes inside, flips it up, shots.
Show that 7-foot skill you have.
Another turnover. That's 4 already for Philadelphia. Brunson extra pass on Anunoby with the flush.
18 of those in the first game led to 25 points. Critical in this building that you take care of the basketball.
Josh Hart, rebound and runs. Finds Bridges. Bridges goes inside the rim. Banks Maxey. Edgecombe goes at Karl-Anthony Towns. Floats it up.
Shot. I don't know if you can even appreciate what he just did in the arc he put on that to get it over the shot block.
Rarely see where there's such a huge disparity free throw, yet you're blown out by what happened to the Sixers in 10 seconds at the free throw line. Bone is now in the game. The ankle and hip injuries, one that suffered in game 1. The hip kind of started in the Celtics series. Paul George, that time comes up short. Anunoby the rebound. Bridges into the paint. Back up top, Towns thought about a 3, threw it behind Anunoby. Nice catch, gathers inside, banks it home. Edgecombe. Bridges fights over the screen. Edgecombe stripped down low by substitutions. Miles McBride, Jordan Clarkson both come in for the Knicks. Quentin Grimes playing for the Knicks. Mark gets up on George. Maxey drives on McBride. Pulls up jumper. Shot no good. Rebound Bona. Here's Paul George. Hart played him well. George fires away. Comes up shooting well to start from the field. Brunson drives. Can't finish. Inside. Kicks it out in the corner. Grimes off the bounce to the rim. Short but fouled.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Attacked that closeout. Took it hard to the rim.
He is going to play again. Porty played 18 minutes in game one because both. So George will take a seat for the first time. Grimes had that great game against the Celtics.
Score. He's got 7 points and two assists already early in the first.
Brunson drives, looking for some contact. Edgecombe's done an excellent job early on Jalen Brunson. Oubre. He's been struggling from three, but nails that one.
And that shot for Kelly Oubre.
He was just 5 of 27 from three so far in the playoffs. Shot a career high during the regular season. Hart gets it, finds Clarkson. Clarkson goes inside, the floater's up. Won't go but a foul. His first season in New York, he's kind of changed his game. He's become a pesky defender, a good rebounder, and the T-Wolves. Clarkson missed
Pretty often.
Again, those on the lane have to wait till the ball hits something. Or the shooter has to wait till it hits something. So you don't really see it called very often. Grimes on the drive, kicks it out. Oubre, another.
That back line and a perfect delivery to the opposite corner.
McBride back out, knocked away by Edgecombe. Edgecombe playing some terrific physical defense. Shot clock coming in there
to knock down another one.
Brunson 35 points in 31 minutes in game one, only one turn.
Everybody will say all the different things, but if you've been in this playoff journey before, you understand that every game is a throw.
Game lost for Philly.
For Philly, yeah.
Grimes drives on McBride, pulls back, elbow jumper, shot no good by three, just over 2.5 remaining here in the first. Brunson shakes and bakes. Nice defense from Oubre. Maxey picks it up. Back to Edgecombe. Edgecombe inside, shot no good, but a foul. Edgecombe just 20 years old. What about this kid that
he's mature well beyond his years. He understands the game and he has so much more room to grow.
He's got such
good ball denial. Edgecombe making Brunson really work. Porty hands back to McBride. Paul George in pursuit. McBride shot blocked. George
trailed McBride into the lane. He was able to get back on his hip to make that block.
Brunson to Porty, trying to poke away from Grimes. Bona puts it on the floor. Drives on Porty, stops. Can't get to the fall.
Protect out for the three-point line. If he protects in, that pass is not available.
Because that's what Steve was to him. Steve used to take him to the field and pitch batting practice to him when Nick was a kid. Nick says his brother Steve left the team to go back to services and then returned last night. As Brunson fires away. George inside. Bona's got Clarkson on him. Falls down. Oubre at corner of the Grimes. Grimes drives hard. Lost. As Brunson went to take it out of bounds. Edgecombe picks up his first. Went over to Brunson and said, hey, I didn't mean anything intentional there. And Brunson said, all good.
That's a mistake, too. You don't do that. If he's bleeding a little bit, if he's got a little bump, hey, that's part of the game.
Legs, you agree with that?
I do agree with it.
There we go, Legs.
RJ dropped his bag on my...
Yes, in the playoffs,
that about sums it up.
In the playoffs, yes.
Edgecombe gets inside, and a foul on Porty. Drexel, the number 3 pick in the draft out of Baylor, plays with a great spirit, plays so hard. Knocks down the second one.
Are the reason why the Bahamas had such a great national program.
Brunson gets to the basket, blocked, but here comes Maxey the other way. And Dem Bona with a sensational defensive play. Maxey gets inside, that won't go. It's 4 minutes, picks up 3 personals. Well, Maxey will shoot.
Or a presence in the post, but you definitely are going to have to get a body on Bona on the offensive glass. That's going to be
4 consecutive free throws in these playoffs. He missed his first of the playoffs. Hasn't missed since. Brunson jumper. Got it. It's up on the switch. Anunoby trying to help. Edgecombe kicks it out in the corner. Grimes fires away and hits.
Comes out of that to get the shooter.
Anunoby passed on a three. Pulls up in the paint. Shot off the mark.
I know that had to feel good. Just what's feeling better about your shot tonight?
I'm a knockdown shooter. I look in the mirror.
The Clippers jam. Meanwhile, how about that pass from Paul George as Maxey cut back door. Towns back in the game. Maxey inadvertently tripped up at the 5. Alvarado and McBride are out there. Very small lineup for the Knicks. Sixers not that much bigger. Bona the tallest guy on the floor. Maxey draws another foul.
Philadelphia is going to look at this lineup for the Knicks. There's no shot blocking presence on the floor. You're talking about guards and wing to the rim right now.
Now this is no disrespect to McBride, but coaches only have so many challenges. So you got to
free throw line. During the regular season was 89%. Took over 400 free throws during the regular season. Chubb. Sixers are facing elimination. He threw up 46 points. They wound up losing in 6 games. Alvarado blocked.
But one thing he's not going to be doing is dribbling the ball in traffic.
Bridges gets inside. Anunoby, three-pointer, in and out. Maxey on the attack. Goes inside, trying to draw some contact. Not that time. Bona takes the rebound away. And he's fouled on the play. Bona's in his second year. He was a second-round pick out of UCLA. He's a defensive player of the year in the pack to pursue a basketball career. He's obviously worked out. And an excellent game.
understand, no Mitchell Robinson. You have to protect these fouls. These are so important because when the Knicks have to place, they have Drummond, they have Bona, they have 2 great rebounding energy bigs.
Maximum of 10 from three-point range. Alvarado finds Anunoby, cuts to the basket, layup, banks it home. George, Bona, poked away from Alvarado, Grimes right there to get it, blocked by Anunoby. Ball picked up by Bridges, nearly stolen. Back to the hands, Alvarado with 3, it's good.
Rim and allowed the run out and space in the open floor for Alvarado.
Maxey falling away, it's up, it's good.
It's just so difficult because now he has the ability to slow the game down and read the floor.
Offensive. Edgecombe, Maxey, George, Bona, and Oubre. Alvarado trying to stop Maxey, steps back inside the arc. That shot.
Smaller guard develops that post game, that mid-range game where you can back down a player. It is so difficult to guard.
Bridges left open, and Bridges can here in game 2.
And got 2 of them there. He loves that shot going to his left for that little lean back 15, 18-foot jump shot.
Bona, another offensive rebound. Edgecombe drives, gets inside, throws it up on Bona.
Bona giving him great minutes while Drummond sat there early. Loose, and he feels it, and he is going to be aggressively hunting the basketball right here. See what the Knicks do if they want to run a second guy at him right now, because he likes this matchup with Alvarado.
Backs in, and again, falling away. Shot no good, but a foul. Alvarado.
Tell was there, did he get a little bit of his wrist on the
agree
release?
with that call?
I don't know that I love that one.
Okay, we're counting 2.
I feel like Alvarado.
Do you think it's because you mentioned something, Mike?
I don't think it had any impact whatsoever. The Sixer defense night and day from game 1. Clarkson kicks it out in the corner. Hart left open. Josh Hart can't hit the back up top. Brunson fakes and drives. Now the floater. Missed it. Hakporti has it. Back up. Blocked by Drummond. Clarkson thought he got hit. Here comes George the other way. George the crossover. Inside. Oubre. Says nope, apparently not. Good teamwork by the refs, and it's going to be Nick Ball.
And I think Drummond might have.
Just tuning in, hip and ankle problems. He's out for game 2. It was the first offensive rebound of the game for the Knicks.
And they're number 1 amongst playoff teams in second chance.
In there, turnover, number 5 for the Knicks. Maxey launches three-pointer. Drummond tips it over the left. Hakporti couldn't finish. Clarkson with a save. And Bridges has it back to Clarkson. His floater is good. The frantic quality to this game. Maxey goes inside, layup.
But Maxey was behind the play after he made that layup. The Knicks with a nice advance. Jordan Clarkson.
Fans desperate to get back to the finals. First time since 1973. Maxey misses. Hakporti did a good job poking that away. Clarkson gets inside. Stolen by Maxey. Nice save. Maxey doing everything here in the second. Inside pass, Oubre for the slam.
Cut that time by Oubre.
Brunson, hesitation, gets inside, stops, and floats it up. Maxey whips a pass, deflected by Hart and stolen. Hart in the front court, finds Clarkson. Clarkson a three. And disqualification because of fouls in NBA history. Travis Knight fouled out in 6 minutes.
Definitely say that. 6 minutes, 6 fouls.
So
That's
Drummond.
filling it up. For legs, that's filling up the stat sheet.
Towns has the 3 fouls. Porty has the 4 fouls.
And right now, a foul here in this second quarter.
Brunson goes right at Drummond. Beautiful footwork, and he back.
No chance to stay with him.
Maxey hands off. Edgecombe. Edgecombe only 4 points, but he has played some strong defense. Little give and go. Edgecombe gets inside. Bank shot, can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Strip. Shaman had it. And the Knicks come away. Anunoby picked it up. Brunson finds Anunoby, finds some space and throws it down. Maxey throws up a wild shot. Here comes Josh Hart. Hart down the middle. Alley up to Bridges.
You're seeing out of the Knicks. You're starting to see a little bit of desperation here with their activity level. It has out Karl Anthony Towns. He's barely had an impact in this half, and yet you look up here, under 4 minutes to go, all tied up.
It was an offensive storm. It's Hurricane Maxey. That's the key. As Hart reaches in, shot is called. Josh Hart with the technical.
Well, I mean, Hart was just overly aggressive with his contact, and then got a very lucky roll to get the and one.
George, 13 points. This is Brunson steps up, three-pointer. Can't get it. Under 3 to play here in the second. Maxey off the bounce, pulls back. Kind of got it stuck on his hip. Grimes struggling a little bit. Oubre launches his three-pointer. Josh Hart grabs another rebound and gets fouled. They're not in the penalty, so it'll be a side out.
Well, that's their first foul of the second quarter.
And again, Sixers in attack mode, drawing a lot of the contact. Shaman to Hart. Anunoby pulls up, two-pointer. That won't
You
go.
don't see any activity on the glass. That's basically 4 guards and a center boxing out, 5 wing players. Sixers cleaning up their defensive glass.
Oubre against Shaman. Well defended that time. Pulls back again. Stolen by Brunson. One man to beat. It's Grimes. Sidestep layup. He pokes it away. Shot clock at 6. Grimes steps back. That's way off the mark. Bona trying to Bridges. Ahead to Hart. Finds Anunoby as the trailer. Layup. Banks it home. And the Knicks. Maxey against Hart. Spins. Foul on jumper. Short. Maxey's played almost the entire first half. Brunson draws the foul. Shot won't go. Brunson finds Josh. Edgecombe has done a good job on his ball denial. Hart drives, goes inside, and banks it home.
To make sure they get the last shot of the half.
It's the largest lead of the first half for the Knicks. About a 3.5-second difference. Shot clock, game clock. Brunson against the rookie. Spins, layup, comes up short. Edgecombe, shot clock turned off. No fouls to give. Edgecombe fires away, puts it in.
Around somewhere.
This is the first free throw of the second quarter for the Knicks. And Brunson misses.
Okay. On the part of Brunson to just put his body front, but typically you'll see a guy maybe try to face guard box out. He wasn't even doing that. I think.
And that ends a very feisty, competitive first half. Tyrese Maxey. Karl Anthony Towns only played 8 minutes, had 3 fouls. Sixers had that great response in the first round after getting blasted by the Celtics as George missed.
Said he was good with the pace. He said he wanted his next team to get out more on transition, though. What he was not good with was the free. He wasn't happy with the fouls that got Cat taken off the floor in the first place.
All right, Lisa. Well, Towns with an excellent pass on the first possession. And an offensive foul called on Edgecombe. Again, Drummond getting the start. Bona played a lot of minutes. 13 in that first half. Pass inside.
3 different cuts from the weak side down the lane when he had the basketball.
Brunson against Edgecombe. Pulls up. Jump shot. Wells is really making him work. Oubre, Edgecombe, a rookie from the corner.
In that corner, but he did not speed up his rhythm on his release.
Bridges gets the pass. Difficult shot. Tried the back. Error. Throws a wild pass. Edgecombe out to George. Josh Hart trying to poke it away, and Hart.
Airspace away from Paul George.
Now, that looked like a clean strip that time. Yeah. Meanwhile, they get another. Brunson spins against the rookie. Kicks it out Hart. Hart tries a spin move, nearly lost his balance. Towns is going to try a three-pointer. That comes up to set the screen. Oubre drives on Brunson, gets inside, layup, no good, but those Sixers back up by one. Bridges, corner three.
Down there.
Both Brunson against Philly and Maxey against New York. They've had some of their great games in this rivalry. Shot points, he's 7 of 10 from the field. Paul George in rhythm, fires away. And
when I had to guard Paul George, you got to understand it is body to body to prevent a three-point shot.
Counted out, a foul. Towel. Nick Nurse checking behind the bench. Gets a nope.
His head down, turn the corner.
You see the Towns impact already as he rattles in that. And Anunoby trying to fight over a screen. George kicks it out in the corner. Oubre thought about a three. Now makes his drive, lays it up and in. Oubre, by the way, with 12 points. Sixers shooting 52% from the field. Towns gets inside, off balance again. And the call, the ball still stuck behind the basket.
Where's Wemby when you need him?
Where's Obi Toppin when you need him?
Drummond seems to be enjoying the incident. Towns, meanwhile, now 5 of. Towns now 16 points, 3 assists. Nails in bounds. He also had 3 fouls though. Maxey hands off. Paul George up top. Edgecombe. 5 on the 24. Edgecombe dancing. Pull up. Jump shot. Edgecombe.
It's not the normal rotation.
Yeah, you can see the seams on it pretty easily when he lets it go. It doesn't have that, traditional, really tight backspin for a shooter, but he obviously is comfortable with that release because he is a threat.
Towns draws the foul. It's Anthony Towns. He's got 19-10 already here in the third. Back to a 1-point game.
You've got both bigs now with Philly. 4 fouls. Going to be a problem if they have to go small with Towns on the floor.
Long distance. He's been shooting red hot from downtown throughout the playoffs. Towns, bullet pass inside. Beautiful.
Did a poor job of it right there.
Double team on Maxey. He throws it away. Anunoby deflects it. And a loose ball foul's going to go against Paul George.
And we'll back in the first half, but you've certainly seen it here in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter.
Paul George having a big game. Pulls back. Contested shot way off. Karl Anthony Towns looking for someone to throw a pass to. Now puts it on the floor, gets past Bono, goes inside, stumbles, kicks it out. Hart passes up the 3, throws it up top to Brunson. Shot clock at 3. Brunson fires away, three-pointer. It's in 3, but hesitant to shoot it. George gets double teamed. Anunoby with the help. Pass inside to Grimes. Throws it back up top to Oubre. And Oubre can't get it. It's down. Towns fakes. Towns drives inside. Shot no good, but a foul.
Also understanding you can have some weight back.
Oh, is that easy, Lex?
Listen, I know this.
You've been yelled at in your life.
No.
Bona picks up his 5th foul in 16 minutes. Drummond's on the bench with 4 fouls. Now they make borrow playoffs, but he had a very good regular season. He's one of the surprises for the team as Grimes throws it back up top. 1-point Knick lead. Barlow gets it, fakes, finds Oubre. Oubre sneaks inside, missed the layup.
That game 7, Detroit versus Orlando. So save your reviews, and even coaches have to.
Oubre in his 3rd year with the Sixers. He's played for 5 different teams. He's a really good stinks. And he puts the Sixers up by 1. Brunson finds Anunoby. Anunoby inside, foul by Grimes. The Knicks are 14 of 17 from the line. Sixers 16 of 22. Maxey and Bridges one-on-one. Maxey pulls back, shot clock winding down, poked away by Ananobi. And we'll reset as we're under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Brunson doubled, Shamet, extra pass, goes inside the heart, and a travel. First turnover of the third quarter for the Knicks. And an offensive foul on him this year, obviously with all the injuries. And of course, Paul George on the 25-game suspension for that. Brunson fakes, finds Ananobi. Ananobi drives inside, stops, pulls up, tries it off the glass.
Advantage, he could just go up and shoot a soft shot off the glass.
Grimes again, goes baseline. Barlow picks it up. Ananobi back to Brunson. Brunson drives on Barlow, gets inside, bank shot. Maxey in the corner, Barlow right back to Maxey. Stumbled a little bit, double team. Barlow gets it back. Shot clock winding down. Extra pass, open. Edgecombe three. It's good.
Chased by Maxey. He drew two to the left corner, which meant you had numbers. If you...
Brunson again on Barlow. Well defended. Ananobi bumped. And a foul on Paul George. That's going to be the fourth.
They're eventually going to cash in.
On the drive, Grimes. Barlow on the finish. Drives on Barlow. Boy, Barlow's doing a nice job. Bounce pass, Bridges, bang shot too strong. And Grimes comes the other way.
2-for-1 opportunity.
Grimes gets inside. Foul is on Ananobi, his second.
I think it might be his thumb. He's been grabbing that thumb.
Nick locker room. Don't see him on the bench right now. Brunson double team, fires a pass McBride. Shamet back to McBride. And a travel. Flow down Maxey. Maxey using the screen. Maxey gets in the paint. The floater's up. Shot short. Rebound Bridges. Launches.